Yo, you're watching Shurkou and we are back with some Wild Rift Esports, and as you can see, we're taking a look at Fennel Adversity going up against Apoy Esports in the Filipino Icon series. And as you can also see, we are jumping straight into the draft. Diana and Ziggs quickly banned out by Fennel. Meanwhile, on the side of Apoy, we have a Camille and a Fiora ban. This is something we're seeing very often. On red side, two Baron lane bans. Usually it's Camille and Fiora, or Akali and Fiora, or Akali and Camille. Now the Lee Sin gets first picked instantly by Fennel. Of course, probably the strongest jungler in the game for esports, for controlled, competitive 5v5 gameplay where everyone is amazing at the game and they can really abuse that early game gank pressure of Lee Sin. It gets responded with a Gragas and a Braum pick on the side of Apoy, and then quickly Kaisa and Janna gets locked in. So this Kaisa will be incredibly safe, being protected by the Janna, and as we've always seen, Kaisa is the strongest marksman in the game, always the first pick of the marksman on either side. But we have an Orianna and a Wukong pick, which is a very nice combo. However, and this is why I'm making this video, we have some very interesting picks by Fennel. We have a Singed and an Aurelion Sol. So that should be very fun, especially the nerfed Aurelion Sol. This is the newest patch, so this is a terribly nerfed Aurelion Sol. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad champion, but it definitely received one or, multiple booty slaps to himself. The last pick is going to be Corki, laning up in that marksman position, Orianna mid lane. Let's just skip ahead. I mean, I can't really say yet. We could also see the Orianna marksman and Corki going up against Aurelion Sol, but I played the matchup very often, Aurelion Sol versus Orianna, and you definitely are pretty comfortable if you're the Orianna player in that case. Let's move the camera out of the way. We are recording. Beautiful. And there we go. We load into the game. Now, I also checked a little bit ahead, and quick little spoiler, this is gonna be a banger. Right? This is going to be lots of action, so let's check it out. Aurelion Sol, of course, starting with that second ability, has that barrier, has that conqueror. We can't really tell his build yet. We'll see if he will go for that usual esports build, where they go for that Rod of Ages first, and then into a Liandry's, into the Infinity Orb, into that Rylai's, depending on preference, which order they go for these items in. Or will we see more of my style back when I used to main Aurelion Sol, where I skipped the Rod of Ages, because again, in solo queue, you want to have as much damage as early as possible to carry your monkeys. Now, there is also a monkey on the other side, on Apoy Esports, and he is going to meet this Lee Sin, probably. The Lee Sin starting red, however, not going for his blue buff, because he wants to meet this monkey, most likely. He wants to fight this Skull Crab fight. However, it is going to be very dangerous against the Braum with that extremely powerful passive. But he jumps in nonetheless, slows the Braum down. The monkey jumps in and gets instantly chunked hard. First blood goes over to Kaisa. Second kill goes over to the Lee Sin. And we already have a 2-0 on the board for Fennel. And that Scuttle Crab also secured. Now the Singed is in a little bit of trouble here, ends up using his Ignite, which is, by the way, very interesting. Ignite on Singed, usually we see Flash Ghost. Sometimes we see, or what we've seen so far in esports before the barrier nerf, it was Flash Barrier. However, I can understand not going for the barrier with the barrier nerf. I mean, even Gragas used to always go barrier. He has Ignite as well on the enemy team. But on Singed, I think I would prefer the Ghost, especially because Ghost got buffed, guys. Remember, if you get a takedown now, it actually prolongs the duration. So during team fights, if you manage to get a kill or assist, you will just keep running fast. That is, of course, very powerful on Singed. By the way, we have an Electrocute on the Gragas, so that means he will probably go full AP, and he's going for the Lich Bane already as a first item, so he will most likely go full AP. They have Braum as their frontline. The Wukong is gonna go probably for an early Guardian Angel, so he's gonna be pretty tanky as well. So I guess he determines that they need more damage. But that hybrid Gragas build, I think it is low-key broken. I'll make a video about it soon. I'm playing it a lot in the jungle, and guys, I think it's really, really insane. Like, you go for a Rod of Ages into the Sunfire Aegis, and then into the Iceborne Gauntlet, and these 3 items give you so much damage, but make you so tanky as well. Then you go for a Liandry's, and again, more damage and still more health stats. It is just amazing. The Wukong gets caught out in his own jungle, flashes away, but he does not tick down to the poison and to the ignite, and the Gragas swoops up the Singed into the tower, ending the kill there. Beautifully done. The Aurelion Sol will probably be able to get away, and he is. Another interesting thing in terms of runes and itemization is the Braum, because not only did he just complete the shield enchant, the locket enchant, or his boots, which of course got nerfed a long time ago. It is insanely expensive now. It is very weak early game, so usually we don't see people rush it at all anymore. We see the standard, like we can see on Janna, is the redemption as a enchant of choice for the support champions. However, we also have something else interesting by Braum. We have the Protector rune. Now, that is a rune that honestly, I don't even know what it does. I have no clue, but while I'm saying that, the Lee Sin gets a very nice flash kick, and that is why this champion is almost always banned in esports nowadays. He will get caught out though. He ends up dropping to the Corki, giving over a red buff. However, the Kaisa is going crazy, and will she get another kill? She does not hit the second ability. The Janna ends up dying, but the Kaisa gets the kill. And I would say it's worth. The Singed gets away with his life, and I think the Aurelion Sol might be able to finish his Braum under the tower. Maybe not, sir. Maybe not, because there's a Gragas incoming, and I think you're a dead Rayquaza right there. Ooh, the body slam goes wide. Is he going to get another body slam? He gets the ultimate, should be an easy kill. However, the Kaisa also picked up a kill onto the Braum. So we have huge action. However, the dragon's still not taken. The Infernal Dragon is still living. But it is roughly a 3.2 thousand gold lead for Fennel, a 3k gold, 3 kill gold lead as well for them, 7-4, and the dragon is being taken. However, both junglers are present, both junglers have smite. The Wukong secures it though, beautifully done, uses his ult, and they finish up 2 quick kills onto Singed and Lee Sin. Very well done. Whew, nice. A little bit of a flex incoming. I think this is a really good commentary, isn't it? I'm following the fights really well. I just woke up, drank some coffee. Seems like this is the best time to record some Wild Rift Esports. We will remember that from now on, because my mind is present. We are following the full team fight. It's not easy, hey, it's not easy, guys. Lots of you little soy boys fill the comment section with shurkou, look, how can you miss these things? Well, buddy, usually there's 2 casters in esports. One is the color caster, and one is the play-by-play caster. The play-by-play caster is doing what I'm doing during the team fights and saying which one is, who's using abilities, who's dying, blah, 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 you know? The rep god, you know? That's what that guy does. And the color caster explains the builds and the macro, and I'm doing both at the same time. Meanwhile, while I'm flaming you, we have the Rift Herald secured by, I believe, Wukong. And Wukong loses his GA though. Everyone extremely low, however, the Corki swoops in and is able to finish up 1 kill onto Aurelion Sol. The Singed is able to get away with his life, but a kill is returned onto the Gragas. He overextended a little bit. The Lee Sin seemed like he overextended, but he did not. He is able to jump away. However, the Janna and the... beautifully played by the Orianna in the end. I was going to say the Janna and the Kaisa are not able to get away, but also the Lee Sin isn't able to get away after a quick little flash QW by the Orianna. Should I flex some more? I even know these ability names. I could say flash, command attack, dissonance by Orianna. What are you gonna do now, huh? Are you gonna flame me more? Are you gonna flame me for missing this Wukong kill, huh? I didn't miss it, you little soy boy. Anyway, Wukong ends up dropping. Now, I did not promise too much, I think. This is only a 2000 gold lead now for Fennel. And Apoy also, meanwhile, since we discussed the gold lead last time, they also secured that dragon. Okay, so this is 11 to 10 on the kill score now. They're looking good. The Gragas is gonna be very easily able to clear this wave out, so they won't lose their tower either. And both teams dead even, pretty much. This is not a significant gold lead at this point, in my opinion. And we also have almost equal towers because FLA is able to get this top lane tower. Pulling ahead in towers, however not for long because the bot lane tower will drop as well. Now, Fennel though has the quicker rotation, they clear the tower first so they get the mid lane tower as well. And now Apoy is going for a little bit of a base race. They want to get this tier 2 tower bot. They will, but they might lose the tier 2 in the mid lane. They do not. They only lose a single plate, and this Singed is a little bit in trouble. However, top lane tier 2 ends up dropping. Ooh, man, this game is more exciting than I thought. I think they will trade tier 3 towers here. Most likely, they both have protection. They both are extremely strong. This is the Aurelion Sol tries to come from behind. He's not going to be able to defend it, I think. They will just lose this bottom lane fight. It is a 3v2, but the Corki ends up dropping as well. I think with the Braum passive, the Wukong is able to finish the Singed, and he is. And meanwhile, Apoy Esports was able to defend the top lane tower because Orianna backed. Crazy game, man. That is definitely a huge advantage for Apoy Esports now. They trade evenly in kills. They are still behind in gold. They're even more behind in gold now. However, they have the advantage in that tier 3 tower being down, and the Baron is spawning in 13 seconds. Yes, sir, this is only a 10-minute game so far, and we have so much action. It is absolutely crazy. The dragon is up on the board as well. So I think that will be the first point of contention. But Apoy in a huge advantage because the tier 3 tower in the bottom lane is down, so the super minions are always going to push that lane, and the Baron is on the opposite side, so the enemies will always have to rotate away from Baron to defend these waves. Meanwhile, Fennel ends up giving up the dragon for free, but they wanted to trade for a Baron, but they weren't able to. They overestimated their speed, their violence of clearing this Baron. However, the Gragas is almost dead. The Kaisa goes deep with her ultimate. It seemed like an int, but it wasn't. It was absolutely insane. Double kill, make it a triple kill for the Kaisa. Probably a quadra kill, and it is beautifully done. And that will secure the Baron buff. Crazy gameplay by Kaisa. This is why Kaisa is the best marksman in the game, because not only I'm going to tell you something interesting on PC League of Legends. In the MSI tournament, she is being picked a lot as a first pick right now. However, on PC League of Legends, she is actually absolutely garbage. She deals less DPS than most of the marksmen in that game, and she deals, she has less range, right? So she is not considered a good late game marksman in that game. But she's being picked because the meta is very dive focused, and she can follow up these dives. She can follow up into the backline. She can assassinate the enemy marksmen, the enemy squishies, and that is exactly what we saw in that fight right now. However, in Wild Rift, she's also the marksman with the most DPS almost late game. Not really, you know, Jinx can out DPS and stuff, but she is very, very close, so she is completely broken, okay? Very, very lopsided balance in Wild Rift right now. But yeah, that's why you see Kaisa every single game in esports. And Aurelion Sol coming with the Jupiter hits 3 people, but they are way too far away. While I was talking about how broken Kaisa is, she was poking out everybody on the enemy team, and she does that again with that first ability. I definitely thought Apoy would win this, but now it is just so much in FLA's favor. They are 10k gold ahead, more than that even. The Wukong ult is great, the Orianna ult is great, however it does not hit the Kaisa. Now the Kaisa can just follow up with her ult and completely shred the enemies once again. However, Fennel has to back out here in the end, and they will not be able to end the game quite yet, which makes it dangerous. makes it truly, truly dangerous, because Orianna will scale into an incredible monster right now, and the gold lead is very doomed for Apoy Esports. This is definitely FLA's game to lose. If they lose this, they have to mess up a huge deal. And they are not backing down. They're already pushing down that top lane. However, they just get a quick kill onto the Orianna. This beautiful catch by this Lee Sin there. Ooh, that Gragas barrel was very close. You see how Kaisa got stuck at the corner. However, that is a huge team fight. The Aurelion Sol stun is big. The ult, unfortunately, only hits, I think, one target there. But still, lots of damage being applied there. The top lane tower is almost down. And FLA is not backing down. They keep going in. And you can see the Kaisa just completely out damages the Corki, man. After that Quadra kill, it was absolutely insane. Oh man, that is insane, guys. That is crazy. I have a lot of these penta kill and quadra kill thumbnails lately, huh? It is what it is. I guess we'll put this in the thumbnail as well. Quadra kill. I'll put the shurkou with the baby pose. I know you love it, guys. I know you love it. Gets more views. I know it's done. You put your face with the baby pose into the thumbnail, you know, gets more views. It is what it is. I mean, listen, guys. If I put my face in the thumbnail, of course it gets more views. It gets more views by a certain female audience that is comprised of mothers. You know, it could be mothers of my viewers, but I'm not sure, guys. You can ask your mom. Anyway, we have a huge team fight breaking out once again. And look, the assassin Kaisa again, but she bit off a little bit more than she can chew here because her GA goes down. However, big team fight. Oh, but she's gonna kill the Corki. She dies to the Gragas, though. I mean, to the Wukong, excuse me. But again a quadra. Wait. Again a quadra kill? Jesus Christ, bro. Yeah, she ends the Corki as well. Triple kill. Hold up. Blue team quadra kill ends up the Wukong, I think, with her red buff. And the Lee Sin gets a quick assassination on the last enemy on that Orianna. And the Lee Sin and the Rayquaza will be able to end. Jesus Christ, man. That was legendary. That was seriously insane. 17-2 Kaisa. Yo, bro. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I was gonna make this about Aurelion Sol and Singed, but I think we'll just say this is why Kaisa is the best marksman. it just is what it is. This is why Kaisa is the best marksman in Wild Rift. This is why Kaisa is always first picked in Wild Rift Esports. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Now let's check out the damage though. What is this? What kind of statistics are these, bruv? Where's my damage statistic? Brate! Okay, never mind. Whatever. We don't see... I'm sure it's somewhere here, right? I'm sure it is somewhere here, but I am not sure. Because I don't think Wukong did 170. I think these are points or something. I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, guys, hey, hope you enjoy. Let me end it on the builds, you know, because you little rascals like to watch these. Oh, there's the damage statistics. Okay, 34,000 damage by the Kaisa, completely dwarfing over everybody, pretty much doing as much damage as the two carries combined on the enemy team almost. Crazy, crazy performance. We don't even see the builds. Whatever. You already know those builds, man. It's always those standard, the standard Kaisa Q evolution speedrun. That's how she was able to bop the team fight at the dragon. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. That was a crazy match. Make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell if you don't want to miss these Wild Rift Esports reviews on this channel. And also leave an algorithmic comment in the comment section below to, you know, to spread this video to a wider audience so I can enjoy some more mob. Anyway, guys, hey, hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time. Peace.